Should you use Fireball or Rocket in Xbow Cycle? LelOP was 29th in the world using Xbow Rocket Cycle. Let's learn how to play this deck, but also let's see if you should use Rocket in your Xbow decks.
So, at the beginning, I love him because I played yesterday 3 times with him and I lost every match.
Oh, I'm so confused. You're on top. I'm so unused to that. Sometimes when you watch replays, you're on top. I was looking at the bottom. I'm like, oh my gosh, LelOP, you're already BMing this guy. I can't believe you. So it's funny because I think this video is gonna come out before this one. Is Golem versus Xbow. I don't know why, but I think Golem's supposed to have matchup, but I always struggle. What's the way to win if you're Xbow in this matchup? And how if I'm a Golem player, how am I able to beat Xbow?
So the first part, don't do a Golem first play, and in the single elixir time, don't do a 4 elixir card, because then I go with Xbow in and get your tower. So I do Xbow because he spent 6 elixir and I knew he don't have Golem, but he defended good.
Very well. So if he goes Golem first play, do you go Xbow opposite lane?
No, because I knew he will do tower trade and then I lost this game.
Ooh,
so
gotcha.
I tried to defend his Golem pushes, and yeah.
Oh my gosh, so you basically just have to defend the entire time, and that's it?
Yeah, of course.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah. So
are you sure you still like Xbow? Do you want to switch to another lower skill deck, maybe like a Lava Hound or a Golem in the future? It seems like a lot less stressful.
I like Drill.
I can't
that makes
complain
very
with that.
fun.
Is that the Tesla placement you want to do all the time?
Yeah, because he don't have a lightning, so I do it every time with him, so he can do lightning and destroy the Tesla, so I can spam it. So now I do Xbow because I knew he don't have the next Golem, so I cycle my cards to defend the Xbow and get damage.
And you get a little bit of damage here as well. Okay, perfect. And Xbow on the opposite side, why is that?
I knew he don't have Alex for a Golem because 10 seconds ago he spent 5 elixir on the opposite lane. So I knew, you see, he don't have Alex to def my Xbow.
Wow, okay, that's a great play. Like even now that the left side is lower than the right side, are you gonna focus on? Are you just gonna focus on defense and spell cycle for the rest of the game, or are you still gonna be aggressive with Xbows?
Of course.
Okay.
No, I just defending this. I knew he can't get my tower if I just spamming the troops in the defense and do rockets like this now.
Nice. Get the electro dragon off. What's that?
I failed. I don't got the lumberjack.
I thought maybe you weren't trying to get the lumberjack, but it's gonna be fine. Xbow's got so many tools, except that Mega Minion hits like a truck. Yikes!
So I knew he don't have a Golem, and that's GG then.
Oh my gosh, it is. Yeah, he can't get it. He doesn't even have enough for It's funny because yeah, this matchup seems kind of simple if you put it. Whenever he has Golem out of cycle, you go in on offense, and yeah, GG, well played. And you got the flexing goblin on the back of the Rocket. I love it. Yeah, does Rocket feel better in this matchup than Fireball?
For me, yeah, because if he spam his E-Barbs and his E-Drag, with Fireball you can't let them die, so I need to rocket them all, and yeah, easy defense for me.
Rocket's better. You heard it here first. Into the next game against Codigo. And against Royal Giant Cycle, is there a trick? Because whenever I see Xbow win this matchup, they usually just defend, and then spell cycle. Is that what you're going to do in this matchup?
Of course.
Of course, I'm an Xbow player. That's what I do.
Yeah, but he do Fireball because he knew I can't punish him, so I do Rocket because my Tesla's on the can defend his RG if he do one. So I knew I can do easy Rocket on his tower, and yeah.
Is this bad though? Because is Tesla gonna be out of cycle when it goes down? And then does he have a chance to go in with a Royal Giant here? Are you gonna be able to
I
defend
cycle
this?
to another. I cycle to another.
Oh my gosh, you did. Wow, I totally forgot. Even though you have Rocket, this cycle of having the skeletons, the log, the archers, the knight, or even the electro spirit in there as well. So quick.
So the minion do a hit, but doesn't matter.
Not the end of the world.
Yeah.
You're still in the lead by a little bit.
Yeah.
What would you say the hardest matchup right now is for Xbow?
Recruits. I instant give up.
I'm a recruit player. I'm sorry. I'm the one that steals all the wins.
No problem, bro.
It's all right.
The
I
problem
need it.
is what you do with the rocket, bro. I can't rocket the flying machine. I can't rocket the recruits.
Yeah, it's
You know?
pretty useless. Like you can make there's nothing. You can't. You can maybe rocket the pigs if your opponent sucks, but if he's good and speaking of good, Mother Witch, still a really strong card. Is there a card in Clash Royale that you think is the strongest card right now? Like which card needs a nerf right now?
For me, of course, Mother Witch is 2p because this card destroy Xbow in very much matches with me, and you see I can't play the skeletons because I knew he will do a Mother Witch on the bridge if I play my skeletons. So I just chill and do Xbow on the left side.
And even these electro spirits at the bridge just to get a little bit of damage. It's similar to playing almost like a log at the bridge. Interesting.
Yes.
Rocket there too. So is there times where defensive rockets, even though like that wasn't like a great it's a good elixir trade, but it wasn't like a great one. Do you still use defensive rockets a lot?
Yes, if I see he have a too big push to defend us, I just do a rocket and easy defense without get damaged.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm really bad at too, because I'm not used to playing Rocket. Like, Rocket isn't used in a lot of Clash Royale decks, and I haven't used it a lot, so I'm always timid to be like, is this one I should Rocket? Is this one I shouldn't Rocket? And I'm always scared, and not only that, but I also miss my Rockets a lot.
So now the point is, I knew he don't have a next RG, so I go in with Xbow again and got very much damage. So now I knew I just defend now the full game and... Oh, or not. I prefer it.
Never mind, I'm going off the books right now. I'm doing what I want.
I play too much ladder, bro.
It must be a blur. How many hours do you think you play a day?
End season, bro, I think 5 until 10 hours, bro, because you tilt. If I tilt, I play too long because bad matchups, but if I get good matchups and getting high, I play just 1-2 hours, bro.
That is insane. And speaking of insane, the defense, usually if you go in with an Xbow and they go in with a Royal Giant, the Xbow doesn't really do anything after the fact. But you were able to, what did you do? You went archers up high, you logged it an electro spirit, and the archers and the Xbow was enough to take out the Royal Giant and get a little bit of damage on the Mother Witch, right? Good rocket too.
That was a trash rocket, but I think it was okay, so I don't lose it.
Good enough, but like I would have missed everything there. Hitting something, and yeah, just multiple rockets coming in. It seems like every time, just because the bridge is so small and all these units are going on top of this Royal Giant, even if you get the Royal Giant in one additional unit, it seems like a valuable rocket.
Yeah.
And this is the end. This is the moment in Clash Royale where I know Codigo thought to himself, like, oh, I've lost. And it sucks. 10 seconds left, there's nothing you can do, and your opponent can defend anything. Because that's what this deck does. Xbow just defends like no other.
Yeah, so I BM him because he has matchup, and if he win, he BM
I can't
too.
believe you.
So,
You BM? I can't believe we're having a BMer on the... No, it's fine. I don't mind BMing at all. I think it's part of the game.
first of all, I can say this is a very good matchup for me because he can punish me with some spells like lightning or something else. He just has poison and that don't kill my Tesla instant if they're full life.
Gotcha. So the Golem matchup was a good matchup or a bad matchup?
Was a good matchup, and the RG matchup was a very bad matchup.
And then this one's another good matchup, and the next one I think is going to be a bad matchup as well, right?
Of course, it's the same RG deck with Sandbox.
Ooh, Sandbox is good. Great player. Who do you think the best player in Clash Royale is right now?
Mohamed Light and Mugi.
Yeah, they're both
Morton
insane.
is very good too, but I think that's not his meta.
I'm excited for Morden because I think Morden's kind of just been focusing more on content recently just because he's already qualified for World Finals, but now that World Finals is here, oh, it's gonna be crazy. The level of Clash Royale, the skill level is too high.
Yeah, of course.
It is terrifying. It is terrifying. Are you gonna play in CRL next season in 2022, even if there's level 14?
Yeah, I hope so.
Let's go. I like it. What's your thoughts on level 14?
I'm excited. I want to see how the CR team do it, and I very excited.
I'm excited for what else is to come. I feel like there's a big thing in the books, and it's funny because this video might be released and the people might already know. But for me right now, what do you like? What would you want in Clash Royale? Because my dream would always be 2v2 ladder. I would love that. It would be so fun. It's hard to do. I don't know how you do it, but it would be so fun.
That would be horrible, bro.
You think? Yeah, I guess you'd be playing with randoms and. If you could, but I'd just love to be able to play with your friend and play like serious Clash Royale with your friend. That would be awesome. What would be your dream? Ooh, good King Tower activation.
LCR, you mean?
Yeah, just what would you love for them to add to the game? Would it be hero towers? Would it just be new cards, new game mode?
A new game mode, for me, and Xbow buff.
Of course you'd say that, Xbow buff. I'm okay with no Xbow buff. I hate Xbow personally. So even having you on the channel it takes a lot for me to have to watch as many Xbow games. I'm doing this for everybody watching right now. You're welcome. Also, for this matchup, I know you said it's a good matchup, but I myself kind of struggle because you need to use... Wow, that Mega Knight is going to town. I struggle because you need to use your Knight almost for the Bandit, the Mega Knight. Sometimes you use it in other situations. What's the best way to defend? Is it just Tesla, 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 Tesla?
Yeah, of course. If you do Mega Knight and behind the Mega Knight, Bandit and Imagia and something like that, I just do a Rocket and yeah.
Gotcha, so similar to the Royal Giant matchup, where if you have the big unit, which I guess in this situation is the Mega Knight, not the Royal Giant, and another unit, that's rocket value.
Yeah. So, I knew I have the damage advantage, so I just chill and do Xbow on the opposite lane for pressuring.
Gotcha. And is it just because now Mega Knight gets played, archers are going to help clean it up, and it just kind of stalls time? Like, it just wastes a lot of time?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, I think I understand this. Ooh, Mega Knight gets the jump, though. Yikes.
Yeah, that was bad. But, so I think now we have the same HP on the tower, so... And I knew he don't have a Mega Knight. And... Oh, he got him. Yeah.
Yeah, he got back to it quick. It's surprising with these cheap, the bar barrels and the snowballs, he can get around pretty quickly. Bandits, Ram Rider. So here, why not go, instead of going Tesla there, why not go with an Xbow? It seemed like you had him kind of on the ropes. That's where I would have made a mistake.
What, bro? I don't know something.
You went with a Tesla on, like when your Xbow was gonna die, you went with a Tesla. I would have went in almost with another Xbow there. Why are you did you just want to focus on defense first and then reset?
So you saw my Xbow got damage.
Yeah.
And now I just defend. I knew he don't only have snowball and poison and don't a big spell, so I knew he can't do much damage with the spells, and I just defend this.
Gotcha. So like even if you get a little bit of damage, that's good. Like you don't want to you don't want to go over commit on offense because then you won't be able to defend.
Yeah. So I knew the spells don't do so much, so I won.
Yeah, you make this matchup look easy. It's funny because in practice, it sounds simple, but I'm gonna get into one of these matches. Actually, I don't play Xbow, but anybody watching is gonna play one of these matches and be like, "What am I doing wrong?" It's I don't know. You pro players make the game look too easy. Before we get in, opening hand, what's your favorite play to do? Is it Electro Spirit? Is it Archers at the back?
Spirit Lock, Electro Spirit Lock, Bowies, Split.
And then if you don't have Electro Spirit and Log, it'd be what? Archers at the back?
Or Skeletons.
Okay, gotcha.
Something like that. So a new Sandbox is a really good player. I don't do much mistakes. So I will play this game very, very, very just defending its troops. And if I get some chance to do some damage, I will use it. So just chilling and cycle my cards.
And the damage is going to come from just Electro Spirits, the logs.
Of course, of course.
And do you ever use an Xbow? Are you waiting for him to maybe make a mistake to use an Xbow, or is he just that good of a player where he's not going to ever give you a chance to go Xbow?
Yeah, I wait for a chance to go in if he do a mistake. But obviously he don't do a mistake. So
what would be a mistake? Like what would be the opportunity if he doesn't have Royal Giant in Cycle? Is that the opportunity?
If he do a Royal Giant behind his King Tower in the single elixir time, he lose.
And that's because you go Xbow opposite lane or same lane?
Yes, opposite lane. If I go same lane, I lose.
Gotcha. Good tip. Good tip. And right now, just defense, defense, defense. You should get a t-shirt that just says defense on it. Because that's what 99% of Xbow is.
Yeah, every game goes 5 minutes.
It works though, because Betfist got #1 in the world using Xbow last season. So a lot of people say like Xbow isn't good, but like it's gotta be pretty decent.
The problem is Xbow is good in this meta, but very much player play Hawks, something like that, or recruits, and that's hard matchups. For Xbow, you need to play perfect and just play perfect, but you can't play every game perfect. And yeah, so it's very hard to come #1 in the world like that does. But he is for me the best player with Xbow. So I understand why he got the #1.
Yeah, he's really good. Really good. And there's the Rocket value. Rocket comes in. Why do you think Rocket is better than Fireball in Xbow right now? Or why do you think someone should try out Rocket over Fireball? Is it because of that, or is there anything specific, like balloons or...
I tried Rocket 2 seasons ago. I think that doesn't work, but I played very often with RG.
Yeah.
And I saw it's very possible to win this matchup with Rocket. With Fireball, it's very impossible if the player, like Sandbox now, knew how to play it. But with Rocket, you get so much damage on his tower. So I now go with a Rocket on the left side for get some chip damage and hit his RG.
Interesting. And now that RG is pretty much dead. I think you can get back to another Rocket if he gets too aggressive here. So I think you're in a good spot. Like that. You're right. I know you said this was a bad matchup, but with Rocket, it almost seems like it's your matchup, which is crazy.
Yeah, with Rocket this is winnable. So now I go for
one card difference. What's that?
Again, a Rocket, because too much stuff to defend it.
Royal Giant, Mother Witch, that's value, that's stonks.
Mother Witch is so OP, bro.
It's weird because you're really selling me on Rocket. I'm seeing a lot more value than I thought with Rocket than I would have. When you showed me that you use Rocket at Xbow, I'm like, you're crazy. But I kind of like it. I'm sold. If I ever used Xbow, I don't think I ever will, but I think I would think about using the Rocket as well. Also, just with Spell Cycle.
Yeah, just do Xbow defending. Xbow and the defending for RG decks is key, in my opinion.
Yeah, and like, is that the placement you always want to do? Do you ever go like, how do you know which side to do it on? Is it the inside left, inside right, or does it not really matter?
How much HP my tower has, so I go. So if my left tower have more HP than my right tower, so I go with Xbow on the left tower.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So, I think I said gotcha a lot today on this video. People are gonna say in the comment section. Whenever someone says something on these videos, I always go gotcha.
I think he played recruits, so free lose, but I don't know.
Oh, this is all. Oh,
Oh,
Musketeer. No, you're safe.
Yeah, he played Giant Graveyard. That's a horrible matchup.
Oh,
Horrible.
okay. Is it worse than recruits?
Recruits are same.
Oh,
Same
yikes, this is
matchups are
not
impossible
looking
to
good.
win.
This is not looking good. I hate these giant decks. It's funny because Giant's such a bad card, but it works so effectively in these decks. These giant graveyards, giant sparky, like they're just very over-the-top bait decks. One mistake and you pretty much just lose. So what's the E-Barbs? Is he using E-Barbs instead of Mini P.E.K.K.A?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. I
don't
kind of
know
like
why.
the change.
He's the only player who would do this, but glad doing this.
Alright, easy defense. Tesla, skeletons, easy. Tesla is going to survive with a little bit of HP. So now going in with the Xbow, is that just to force out a lot of elixir and just to waste time? So you get, wow, never mind. You can get a lock. Wow. That was a very, very clean lock. Xbow.
Okay. Oh, my tower don't hit the bed. Oh, that's
annoying. That's a
sad.
small change too, and that sucks because that night it would have forced out of elixir or got a lot more damage than that. So that's too bad. I know a lot of people would be like, it's just one bat. That's the difference between winning and losing a lot of times.
Yeah.
That's too
I
bad.
do a little bit of damage, but I knew one push and he do like 10k damage if he do it good.
10k, yeah, he's gonna do a lot of damage, but still, it's crazy. That Xbow wasn't locked on for a long time, plus it got slowed by the snowball, but still did over 1,000 damage. So I don't know if you're gonna get another 2 locks, but that's all you need at this point.
Yeah. So he go, if I do Xbow, oh, okay.
Oh, going very aggressive.
Now we go with arrows.
Wow, he has arrow snowball, that's right. That is really gonna make your archers struggle. Is this Xbow time though? I'm smelling a little Xbow action. Oh, I feel like I'm learning. This is terrifying. I'm becoming what I hate. This can't be healthy. And I think this should be a lock. Is he back to Giant? Yes, he does. Does get back to Giant.
I do a trick.
Ooh.
So.
And the Giant is getting shot by your tower, so you waited long enough to get it in range of your Princess Tower, but also, oh, I think he's in the pressure cooker. I think he got him here. I think he got him. One more Xbow? Is that GG? No, is that too aggressive?
No.
Oh, it's not too aggressive.
Okay.
I like how you're even patient when defending. Like, you don't go for the prediction on defending your Xbow. A lot of times...
I can't defend his pushes, bro. I can't. That's too hard. So I need to pressure him to don't go in.
Gotcha. So, like, the best defense right now in this matchup is offense. Interesting. But even for your Xbows, like, you wait to see what they do, and then you... Oh, does he have anything? That's a lot.
Let's go. I won, bro.
Is it over?
It's over, bro.
He's got no way to reset, too. Log comes in. That's
over.
GG's. Electro Spirit comes in. Never mind. You don't even need the Electro Spirit. I don't know what I just saw. I guess the Rocket didn't do much there. That was the best situation. It was the first time I saw Xbows be aggressive and win the game. So that was, you know what? Well done. That was pretty cool to watch. Rocket seems very strong in Xbow, being able to use on defense to eliminate big pushes, but also adds a little bit more offense, being able to spell cycle a little bit more effectively. And if you want to watch more Xbow gameplay, well, feel free to check out LelOP on Twitch. His link is in the description below. If you give Xbow Rocket Cycle a try, let me know how it goes. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to check out this video over here. It's my newest video. I'll see you guys in that video. Deuces. So, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man.